Hello and welcome to MomentumTCG. In the current standard format, there isn't as much switching options as in swapping your active Pokemon with your bench. Stuff like Escape Rope and Guzma rotated out, so the only thing we can use is switch. So now special conditions are starting to get better. So let me introduce you to this deck that abuses confusion. The main cards in this deck is Xurkitree. It uses 2 lightning energy, 50 damage plus confusion. When I saw this card, I immediately thought about pairing it with Parasect. Parasect has a really nice ability that says, between turns, your opponent's confused Pokemons take 20 damage. So as you can see, there is some synchronization between the 2 cards. Here are some pros and cons of this deck. Pros: Electro Power to do extra damage. Confusion makes attacking very risky for the opponent. When your opponent is at 3 prize cards, you can just do 120 damage for 1 energy. Cons: no good Pokemon search post rotation. Low HP. Auto loses to metal decks running Cobalion GX. Let's get deck building. Obviously we'll need 4 Xurkitrees because it's our main attacker. 4 Parasects to do extra confusion damage and 4 Paras so we can evolve to our Parasects. Let's also add in 1 Tapu Koko Prism Star so we can accelerate energies from the discard. Finally, let's just add 3 copies of Emolga. Why Emolga? Because its ability allows it to search for another Emolga and we can use Pokemon Communication Shuffle the Emolga we just got back into the deck for any other Pokemon. This brings you to a total of 16 Pokemons. Time for the trainers. First we'll add 4 copies of Cynthia, the best draw support in the standard right now, and also 4 copies of Lily. 4 copies of Electro Power to boost out attack damage a bit. 4 custom catchers because that's literally the only generic gusting card we have now. 4 Pokemon Communication to search out Pokemons. 4 Acrobite to thin out the deck faster. 2 Pokemon Fan Club to search out our basic Pokemons and get set up. 2 copies of Reset Stamp because who doesn't love crushing your opponent's hopes and dreams by shuffling their hand into their deck and have them draw to the number of their prize cards. 2 copies of Ultra Space to search out Xurkitree. 1 Thunder Mountain to reduce the attack cost of Xurkitree. 1 copy of Leisure to search out our Prism cards. Finally 1 copy of Electrocharger to get Electro Powers back. This brings us to a total of 33 trainer cards. The energies with consist of 11 lightning energy so we can power up our attacks. This brings the deck to a total of 60 cards. The deck is completed. If you enjoyed this deck build, definitely subscribe and like. Also comment down below on what deck I should build next. See you around.